No,
freedom,
which,
so you're good.
which is fair.
Okay.
He took it all.
We're good.
All right. Young MC,
Yes, sir.
We're here on ShipHop. Tell the people at home what ShipHop is.
Well, ShipHop is kind of the culmination of 2 years of touring on this I Love the 90s tour, bringing together groups from several different lineups, most of which I've toured with already, doing regular shows, but now we're on a boat. So it's been good. I mean, the shows are pretty much straightforward, but all the stuff around it is different.
Have you been on a cruise before? Have you been nauseous on this cruise at all?
I've not been nauseous because I'm used to flying so much. So, I think the movement of planes is pretty similar to the movement of boats to a certain extent. So I'm on planes so much that I'm not getting seasick, but it's been interesting.
When you're rapping and you're all over the stage, if they take a turn or we hit a wave, aren't you worried you're just going to go like flying off the stage or anything?
This is a really big boat. That had to be a hell of a wave.
Well, I mean, when we started, when we came out of Key West, did you feel it?
I felt the listing a little bit, but then you just kind of work your balance. I'm in the gym 6 in the morning, so I make sure that I'm not going to just like tumble on stage because everybody's got cell phone cameras now, so that's all you need is one fall.
Exactly.
And
but all publicity is good publicity. So
yeah, that's what they say nowadays. Yeah.
So you guys, you're working with the same people over and over on these tours. It seems like the artists really have a lot of camaraderie on this tour.
Well,
what's making that happen?
Well, I mean, we're several things. Number one, a lot of us are in the same boat where we have 25, 30-year-old records. And
literally in the same boat now.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, nice pun.
Yep.
A lot of, we have records that from a similar age, and we've gone through ups and downs. Not a lot of terrible downs, but you have years where you don't have a ton of shows, and then you get a tour like this where I've had triple my normal number of shows in the year for the last 2 years, even close to quadruple. So all of us see the advantage of it, and when you're on a lineup with 6, 7 acts, really for the most part, most people realize that anybody could be expendable. That if you have that many acts, people aren't really coming to see one; they're coming to have an experience seeing all of you. So that takes a lot of the egos out of it for the most part in terms of when we deal with each other. I open up, but there's a lot of people appreciate what I do because it's difficult to open a show regardless. But it's difficult to open a show like this, to open it and open strong. And Bust a Move's such a big record. If people know that I'm going first and they'll get in early, that'll be more drinks for the venue and more people in seats for all the other acts and things like that. So that all helps.
And it seems like these days, like right now specifically, the 80s and 90s are really coming back. I mean, Stranger Things on Netflix is a huge show that's based in the 80s. There was another show we just watched that was based in the 80s. It seems like a lot of that stuff, 80s, 90s, retro is in right now.
Sure.
Have you felt that? It seems like you guys kind of hit it right at the right time.
I mean, we hit it at the right time. I mean, yeah, there's a bit of, serendipity, a bit of luck to it, but there also is the fact that once you get the demographic that was teenagers during the 90s and they get to the 35 to 45 or 29 to 45 money spending demographic, you're going to see a lot more things appealing to them, a lot more shows so that they can play commercials that'll appeal to people that are spending money.
Yeah.
So we're benefiting from all of that, definitely.
You're going on stage pretty soon because you just did the sound check.
I'm in the process of you're waiting a while if you're doing sound checks behind R&B groups. That's a little insider tip.
Okay. Do you need me to go up there with you and do the part of, if you want it, you got it?
No, I'm gonna ask the crowd to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I get the crowd,
in a crowd, because usually a crowd all together will sound like it's in tune. If it's one person, it's more likely to sound out of tune.
But you heard what I just did, right?
There'll be
that
sharps
was in tune, wasn't it?
I don't. You know what? It's hard with the water and everything like that. I really couldn't judge.
Right.
I would just say you would sound better with a bunch of people singing around you.
You should be a politician because you really know how to swerve around those questions.
Hey, man, got to do it.
All right. Well, Young MC, appreciate it.
Thank
you very much. And we're looking forward to your set.
Absolutely.